All right. First of all, really happy for our seniors. That was really a big message for us going into this game. Was this senior group deserves a great finish in Death Valley, and we said, hey, we're 4 quarters away from your last game in Death Valley, and to be up for that group to finish the way that we did is really special. And we talked about to have a great finish, we needed a great start. And, to be able to go out our first 4 drives and get touchdowns to start off the game was huge, and something we talked about all week long. And really proud of the offensive line. I mean, no sacks again tonight. I believe we've had 1 sack in 5 games, which is incredible. And then also that offensive line, having over 350 yards rushing, is awesome. So those guys don't get enough credit because we got a lot of special skill kids around. But we've had skill guys around here for a long time. And we're running the ball better than we ever have. I thought Trevor played excellent, and to be, first time out there in that type of environment, he was awesome. And really proud, like I said, of those seniors. A guy like Adam Choice to have 3 touchdowns in his last game in Death Valley. There's not a harder worker, more unselfish guy than Adam Choice. So his teammates really happy for him. Guy Hunter Renfrow, man, some of the catch he made going down there towards the rock. I mean, that's just an exclamation point on his career in Death Valley. And then with his last catch right there at the end, I believe he passed Mike Williams for number 5, top 5 overall in receptions, and then went over 2,000 yards in his career. And then a guy like Mitch Hyatt up front at the offensive line, to be able to have a dominant performance. I think most yards ever against South Carolina in their last game. That's the type of finish that we wanted, so really proud of our effort.
There have been a few games this year where you guys have started out slow and the defense has really stood up for you guys. You feel like tonight was kind of the inverse?
Yeah, that's to be a great team, you got to be able to. The defenses, there's no doubt that they've helped us plenty of times, and we knew there's going to be opportunities when you play a long season, play a lot of games. There's going to be opportunities where they were going to lean on us a little bit, and what I was proud of is the way our guys responded. I think it's the 3rd time maybe all year that we went in at halftime and we were in a tight game. And our guys have responded all 3 times, being able to go out, getting the ball back, and go down and score. And so really proud of that. But, we're an offense, defense, and special teams. And I was glad that our offense was able to help the way they did tonight.
Jeff, even with all the talented skill guys going in, did you ever have anticipated close to 100 points, over 1,300 yards combined, that kind of level of shootout?
No, I didn't expect that completely. But, you got to give them credit. They did a good job over there throwing the ball and, just gave us opportunities to go out and respond. And that's all we can worry about offensively is, hey, if they go and score, let's get up and let's go respond. And, there was never any guys out there pressing or anything like that. I mean, I know the defensive staff's not going to be happy about it, but offensively it was kind of fun to be able to stay in a game where you can continue to run it and throw it for 4 quarters. If we were up by a lot, then you just kind of slow down a little bit with your rhythm and all that. And so I think it was fun for our offensive guys to be able to go out there and continue to play for 4 quarters and finish all the way at the end.
Jeff, have you ever seen an offense go 3 drives with 95-plus touchdowns?
Yeah, I think we've had either 2 or 3 of those this year, and but to have 3 of those in one game, no, I haven't seen that. And I give a lot of that credit to the offensive line. To be able to consistently move the ball that distance. But it's kind of becoming a thing. I told the offensive guys in the huddle, I said, this is kind of who we are. We like it backed up where we can, go 90-something yards. This is kind of, we've done that several times this year, and our guys have taken a lot of pride in that. And, it's fun for them to be able to go out and execute time and time again.
Sean Pollard had to deal with last week. How good was it to see him have the game he had in his last game in Death Valley?
Yeah, I was very happy for him, and that was one nice thing, being able to come back and finish the right way. I mean, we've had a lot of talented wide receivers, but Hunter, he's a special young man, and that catch he made going down there is one I'll remember for a long time, because it's who he is. On third down, he's a guy you can count on, and just a special talent. He may be 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'4", and he's going to have a special career after Clemson. I'm just glad we have him here for a couple more games.
John Bollard's played mostly guard this year. Can you talk about the job he did when he had to go to tackle?
Yeah, Sean is a guy that, obviously he's kind of been banged up a little bit, and other guys have gone in there, but for him to be able to go out, he's one of those few guys that we have that really cross-trains between guard and tackle, and so it's good for him to number one, be ready, and then be able to go out and execute when called upon. And again, I think it speaks to the depth, and the reason we play a lot of guys in games when we can is so if we do get guys banged up, then the other guys go in there and are able to execute, and there's not a drop-off. And Sean's one of those guys that's played a lot of ball for us and did well tonight.
Give you guys confidence moving into the postseason that you've won games in different ways.
Yeah, I think for us, we talk about all the time that championship teams play their best ball at the end of the year. And even though we've done a lot of really good things offensively, we felt like there's another level that we can go to. And that was really the challenge tonight, is just really focusing in on finishing the regular season. This is the last regular season game. How are we going to finish that? And there's no doubt that what we did tonight will definitely increase and continue the confidence we have as we move forward.
Jeff, running back's been productive all season long. Your comfort level with N.J. Dixon has really seemed to have grown 40 minutes early in the game. Can you discuss that?
Yeah, I hate it that we had that fumble there in the end, because he's a guy that's coming on, and he's just kind of a